Hey, I'm back. I was struggling to find what to talk about today because, all the important stuff, not important, but all the fundamental stuff that everything else relies on, I've already talked about. So, it's tough to know what to talk about, and I don't want to repeat myself all the time. So today is a bit of a hard day. Everything pretty much went pear-shaped, whatever we were doing. But there are days like that. Tomorrow is going to be different. I'm going to talk about time. That fundamentally, all you ever have in this life is time. And you don't even have time itself, but you live, and you live for a while, and that's considered time. You don't even have your body or your mind. It's just basically dependent on time. After a while, you're gonna lose your body and you're gonna lose your mind. Everything goes away. We get old, our brain doesn't work as well anymore. I know mine doesn't. I mean, I was much sharper when I was younger. But, it is what it is. And our bodies decay through time. And we can't really escape that. We can exercise, we can eat right, we can try to, rejuvenate ourselves with stem cells or whatever. But, everything catches up to you sooner or later. So, yeah, all you have is time, nothing else. So you might as well figure out how to best use the time that you have and not squander your life, because time is life. It's the only thing you have, and you better not squander it. But most people squander it. Most people do. They're stuck in jobs, working for somebody else, making somebody else well off. And, maybe for most people that's the right thing to do. I don't know. I mean, I'm not most people. I cannot, it's very hard, let's say it like that. It's very hard for me to put myself into the mind of other people, or not gonna say other people, but it's tough to put myself into the mind of just, what an idiot, fucking asshole. Did you see that? He knew I was filming and anyway, that's people like, I can't put myself into a mind of a person like that, I really can't. He wants to ruin somebody else's life, because he feels like a big boy, I pity people like that, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just one blip. So it's really tough for me to put myself into the mind of most people. I get most people. I know what their motivations are. I can pretty much figure out a person, what's their base desires or what's the base drives are, maybe 20 seconds after I meet them, or 20 seconds after I look at them or hear them speak. I know what they're about, I know who they are, I know everything, pretty much. My intuition is, up till now it's been very, very reliable. I haven't met an equal to me. I'm not bragging, but it's the truth. I haven't met an equal to me when it comes to intuition. And I think I have it after my mother. Her intuition is amazing as well. So, but otherwise, it's tough for me to put myself into the minds of other people in what they're thinking, what they like, and stuff like that. You know, it's very tough because I'm quite different, always was. If you believe all these Myers-Briggs tests and stuff like that, you know. When I was younger, I was an INTJ, but since I gotten older, you know, I've become more INTP, INTJ, sort of like a hybrid. But I don't really, you know, believe all those tests. But, you know, it's just sort of a rough estimate of what makes somebody tick. So we're quite rare, you know. And it's hard for me to do that. To put myself into other people's minds and figure out why they would want to spend their life, basically their whole life, first in school, sitting down, listening, and, you know, having to obey somebody, and then pretty much, I don't know, 40 years in employment. I mean, I cannot think of anything worse. I would probably just, you know, rather kill myself, honestly, than do that. But, you know, other people like it, you know. They come to work, it's a routine, they sit down, they pretend that they work a little bit, and they pretend that they work a little bit more. So, you know, that's how it is. But I couldn't live like that. There is no way I could. I would rather be panhandling on the street than doing that. Seriously, seriously. I'm totally honest right now. But, you know, and people that are gonna be listening to me right now are probably sort of on the same mold, you know. People that want to do something on their own. People that want to, you know, have sort of a bit of control in their life, a bit of say in what happens to them, you know. And the best way to do it is to be your own boss. You're still going to be working for your customers. You're still going to be sort of a slave to the customer. But at least you're not a slave to pretty much everybody when you're employed, you know. Even as a CEO, you're still a slave, you know. So that's it. And it's the only thing you have in this life is time. That's the only thing you have. And I would rather, you know, spend it the way I want to spend it. And on my deathbed, I would say, you know, it wasn't so bad. We did some things. We saw the world, you know. We had some fun, you know. We made some babies. We watched them grow up. And now it's time to go. Unless, obviously, unless life extension happens or some sort of singularity happens and we're all going to be living in a real computer simulation. But, you know, I'm not really that hopeful that that would happen. Life extension, yeah, maybe, probably, you know, stem cells and stuff like that, and just do it, you know, every 5 years or every 10 years just to rejuvenate yourself a little bit. And maybe we can, you know, live to 130, 140, maybe, we'll see. But, you know, till then, you know, we go for daily walks, we go to the gym, we do some body weight, we try to eat 80% okay and 20% crap, but, you know, what can you do? I'm not disciplined enough to eat 100% good. I'm still a bit overweight, and I was much worse before. So I've lost, how much is that in pounds? I don't know. Because in Australia we have kilos as well, so I've lost over 10 kilos, which is good. Just walking and, you know, trying to eat more veggies and less crap, you know. Veggies are good because they fill you up, and at the same time it's very low calorie, and some meat and stuff like that, so you know, it fills you up. So yeah, all we have is time, nothing else. And a lot of people, I'm not going to say most people, but a lot of people find out that they have a lot less time than they think they have. You know, they get struck down by an illness, and you know, that's all she wrote. In a few months, boom, that's it. No more time, you know. You only have a few months, so I mean, it's horrible, but it is what it is. I mean, we're fragile animals, just like every other animal, you know. We can try to mitigate certain damages, but you know, it's very hard, you know. In my family, we have heart disease. My mother has heart disease, and I have a bit of heart disease as well, and it's probably gonna get worse through the years. So I have to get down to the weight I was when I was much younger, because this weight is literally killing me, literally. And you know, when they promote that body positivity and healthy at every weight and stuff like that, that is total and utter crap, total and utter bullshit, lying to themselves, you know, promoting people that are like, I don't know, 300, 400 pounds. Are you insane? Are you insane? I'm 200 pounds, a little bit over 200 pounds right now, and I'm overweight. I'm obese almost, okay? And I feel it, you know? It's pushing on my organs, it's pushing on my heart, you know? High blood pressure, all that stuff, you know? It's insane. Can you imagine 300 pounds? Oh my God, you're almost dead. You're almost dead. Unless you have Superman genetics, you know? Yes, a lot of traffic today again, because they're working on the road and everybody's going through the back roads, I guess, now. So, but you know, there's nothing, I can't walk anywhere else because this is the tamest here, you know. They have a park there, but you can't really just walk around a circle in the park, you know, like it's just get boring, you know. I almost fell down. So yeah, the only thing you have is time, so you better spend it well. Don't be an idiot, okay? You better spend it well. You better spend it on things you enjoy. You better spend it on things that will matter when you're on your deathbed.